Me and my gang, we up in this.
Yeah! Cheers! Charles Montagne, Criminal Varsity Podcast. Your boy, CEO McClain.
It's your girl, Trap C.
It's your girl, Tarris Unscripted, and fuck this podcast. Same time every week.
We love it too.
Okay, we're gonna need you to stop doing that because people gonna think that you're serious.
I'm serious as fuck.
But you're
If you
not
come back
serious.
every week, how can they?
I come back
serious?
every week, clearly.
No, because
it'd be the dumbass niggas that you be talking to in the comments.
No, it's people
It be the ones that like you in the comments.
No,
and think
everybody
shit.
love me, but it be people that be one timers. I'm like, did she really quit? And then they see her again.
But that's
like, did she
keeping
quit?
the drama.
And so it's
It's
like
keeping
yo,
it
you
interesting.
fucking
All right.
Watching for you.
So they
For
don't know.
for your
They don't
taste,
know.
and because I'm nice today and I'm having a great ass day, start it over and I'll do it the way you should. Go ahead.
No, we're gonna keep it like that. I'm
Okay,
saying.
so fuck this podcast, like I said. I mean, what are we talking about here?
And then the people are gonna comment and they be like, she's on there next week, and they don't understand. They're not understanding.
I don't give a fuck what these
The
people
stands is
to
not
understand.
understanding. The
It's not for
stands
them
is
to
not
understand.
We
understanding.
understand it.
I just made all that shit up though. You know.
I know you did.
Oh,
Your
no, you didn't.
stupid
Nobody
ass.
ever once in the comments
I
said, "Damn, she
Stupid as
she
fuck.
bad."
I ain't know that.
We did know that.
Chat was going on.
Whatever. It's another week of No Varsity Podcast. Listen, I haven't done this in a while, so actually I did it last week, but that's been a while. So follow us on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. We are streaming on Twitch. We're on Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify Music,
Pandora.
BT Music. We on Pandora. We on XNXX, Tasty Blacks, Pornhub, Backpage, Craigslist. We on
Midgets.com.
Midgets with fatbooties.com. We
No,
on
no, no,
we
we're not
on
Midgets no more.
we on freefatniggas.com.
No minutes no more. I cut it out.
Why not?
They're not midgets.
Did
they
you
are
see how
little.
serious he trying to
They
get
are
now?
little
Cut it
people.
out.
We cut out.
Don't call my people
You
midgets
of
no
all
more.
people have the audacity.
My
Fuck
guys
We've
are
been
little
preaching
people.
this to you for a year
Okay?
and a half.
Shout out TikTok. I love you guys. Y'all, but they are not midgets no more. They are little people.
They was never
Hey,
midgets.
All
I
right?
swear to God, I
They're
swear to
not
God,
midgets
CEO
They are
McClain.
little people. They're not midgets no more.
CEO McClain.
Yes.
We've been preaching this to you for months now.
A
Yes.
year and a half at this point.
You have, and I didn't listen until now.
So
they are little people.
before you go, me and Sid are owed an on-air apology right now.
Fuck that. They fucking little fucking midgets.com.
Nobody's taking that
And there's
serious.
another one that I just saw today.
What, you saw a midget today?
No. I wish. Fuck. They're like unicorns. But
I have no part of
ironback.com.
this conversation.
We on ironbacks.com.
Ironbacks? What the fuck is that?
Wait, did y'all see there
Man,
was?
wait, hold on. She asked a question.
What is ironbacks.com?
Ooh.
Why am I keep asking what it is? Hold on. Here. Hey Siri, what is ironbacks.com?
If she know that shit, that's crazy.
I mean, she can search the web. So
She don't know what Ironbacks is. So Ironbacks,
Y'all need to go
I had.
to the
Whoa.
browser.
lending platform that allows protocols and
No, that is not
individuals
it.
to
And what
supply
series is
and
that? That's the
borrow
nigga?
cryptocurrencies on
So ironbacks.com. Shout out to all my lady with the flat asses. That's ironbacks.com.
Little booties matter.
No.
Little
See,
booties matter.
little booties got booty. We talking about ironbacks.
Oh, flat booties don't matter.
Yes. Ironbacks.com.
Flat
know?
booties don't matter, but little booties matter.
Shout out to the ironbacks out there in the fucking midgets.
Did you make that up?
No, it's really called Ironbacks.
The only thing
call
that pulls up
Ironbacks.
is like a fitness company.
A fitness
While
company? Oh.
while we on this, I know I just shouted out all these websites to find us from, but listen, you, the listeners, the subscribers, we don't say thank you enough. Thank you for every listen. Thank you for every share. All y'all that follow us on Instagram, on our respective personal Instagrams, thank y'all for every share, every comment, every like, every.
Yes.
You know, I wish there was like a national subscribers week or no advisory followers week because we would celebrate you
Why
guys
don't
all
we make
week.
it?
Let's
we
do
just
that.
make it. Let's do
Well,
that.
I'm glad that y'all said that because I'm a genius and I thought about doing that. So that's why I said it.
Let's go. We're gonna do that.
So
we're gonna be the pioneers of the national
that's
followers.
yeah.
You know, because they already got some shit for chat for like people that be in chat, so they already got that shit. So we gotta appreciate the followers and the likes and the
that's
subscribers.
and that's for
National
all of y'all
podcast
that's on
followers,
Twitch.
yeah.
Thanks, chat. We can say thanks, chat now.
we can think
W
chat.
chat.
Thanks,
Thanks,
chat. Look, why do we didn't say nothing? TikTok. No smoke. No smoke. No smoke blowing in TikTok. Yeah.
But but we want to say thank you for all that because honestly, you know, every share, every like that we have and stuff, we would not be without y'all.
Yes,
for
that's facts.
you
Shout
know.
out to TikTok. We going up on TikTok. I love TikTok, man.
TikTok.
I'm Instagram. I'm tired of Instagram now.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Instagram
TikTok
trash.
really is an entertaining platform.
It is.
Like if
It's
y'all,
always
it's
funny
random.
shit.
If y'all ever like just been laying in the bed trying to pass like 5 minutes, get on TikTok and then you realize you've been on that bitch for like an hour.
And a half.
Like looking through shit and scrolling through shit. And lately, let me tell you, my algorithm lately is wild.
Is algorithmic?
Same.
Because my algorithm is popping up like local, country ass, fine ass, cowboy ass niggas in North Carolina, and I don't know why.
Did B Myers pop up?
No, he did not.
Oh.
I said
She
black.
said country.
Oh, you
nigga.
said black.
Nigga, I said niggas.
You said nigga.
And I don't know who these
He's
niggas.
invited to the cookout, B.
I don't know who these niggas are for real, but I want you.
Dang, you want a cowboy?
I don't know.
Yeehaw!
Forget a cowboy. I want that nigga with. He took his shirt off and he was a real buff country ass nigga. He looked like he can.
Oh, I feel like you talking about Rod.
I don't know who it is.
His name Big.
It was
Rod.
multiple of them.
And they was like line dancing.
Multiple rods?
It was multiple.
Hold on, I'm gonna
It
show
was
you.
multiple
That's-
people.
We met
What's his
him. We
name?
met him
Rob?
last year on.
I don't know, but I want you.
Where you want
Hold on,
Rob?
I'm
And when I say want, I spell it WONT.
Oh shit.
Won't.
That's won't.
That means you
Yeah,
don't
that
have a
means I
choice.
really want you. He don't got no choice.
So you don't want him.
I want him.
So no, you gotta do WAWNT.
No.
You talking about him?
Who's that?
Let me see. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, it went back to
That?
it.
I know
No.
that. Oh.
I say
Oh,
W.
that's nigga chest.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Nah, this not him, but he fine too. Big
I
nine.
gotta say, shout out to him because we met him at Durag Fest last year. He cool as
Oh,
hell.
for real? Okay, shout out to him.
He like real country from like Charleston, I think.
Who's out the door? Somebody at the door.
Shout out
Hope
to
it
all.
ain't that man.
Shout out. I think that's one of Switch people. Shout out to all the country folks. I appreciate y'all. Oh, good news, y'all.
What?
Good news.
What's the news?
I got a new addition to my family.
A dog?
A baby, fool.
A baby?
Yes.
Oh, word?
I
Boy or
didn't have a baby.
Boy or girl?
It is a boy.
Hey.
My big cousin
Let's
had
go,
a
niggas.
baby this morning.
That's what's up.
At
Congratulations.
7:20 this morning, she had a baby. I was there and present for everything. So shout out, no, not the Hoochies. Hoochies already had a baby. Shout out to my cousin. Quit with the wet. She know that's her. Yeah.
Quit with the wet,
She
wet.
pushed that baby out.
She did quit with the wet. She
Wet,
had
wet.
Quit with the
my
wet,
cousin quit with the wet.
Who was that?
My cousin, she had a baby this morning, so shout out to her.
shout out-
She's
shout out cousin.
currently like laying down, recovering. But look at him. Look at him.
Who had her baby
Some
today?
blessings.
Why do all babies look the same?
They don't.
They do.
Honestly, he look like his brother for real. Y'all gotta see his brother. He look like his brother. But let me show y'all a picture. I'm gonna get this a switch so he can put
Hey,
it
go
on.
back to the other one. That was funny.
You gonna get what to me?
Not that one. Not that one. Go,
What you giving to me?
Go. Not that one. That one.
Yeah, he was mad. He mad at the world already. For real. He already mad at the world.
He look like he 30.
But I'm gonna show this picture to Switch and get this picture. But y'all look at Auntie's hairs. Like,
Hey.
so I am officially that rich broke auntie because you know I'm a TT to like 6 people.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am 6 people's TTs for
6
real.
people TTs.
Yeah, so I'm broke for real.
Okay.
On God.
6 people titties or TTs?
TTs. I'm 6 people's TTs for
Coco
real.
had her baby today too.
Shout out to baby. Yo, shout out to
30.
Coco. What's that?
A girl.
Shout out to Coco for
girl
your
power.
girl. Much love to classic Coco, man. Word up.
Shout out to
Oh,
Coco,
Coco was
man.
pregnant?
Damn, Coco had the
Yeah,
baby.
and she
Yeah, Coco had the baby.
she said her
Shouts to
story was
Coco.
unexpected.
Wow.
It's funny. Her baby shower is Saturday.
Oh, well, that's dope.
So it's gonna turn into a
Baby
sip and
baby
see.
shot, Yeah.
A sip and see. I love that.
That's what. Oh, she didn't invite me though. She invited you? She invited?
She probably close.
I'ma crash that
it's probably
bitch.
close family.
Nah, I'm gonna crash that. I'm gonna.
Hey,
Coco, I'm gonna hit your ass up on Facebook. Like, where my fucking invite?
Let's go get
But-
coverage. Let's go get no advisory
Huh?
coverage.
Huh?
Let's go get coverage of the baby shower.
Oh,
That's ghetto.
that's ghetto.
That's ghetto's fun.
I was gonna say it's a good idea too. Say it
If
was
I ever
ghetto.
have baby though, y'all can do that. But like, don't
Okay.
do
Pop
coverage
it out,
just
see,
like
we pop
come
it out,
record
Trey.
Live from Coco Baby Shower. What is the nigga name?
Oh,
That's crazy. And that's why that
It's a
shit gonna be
girl.
ghetto.
It's a girl.
Hey,
number one.
one thing.
crazy.
That's so ghetto to ask
Listen.
somebody. Can we do live coverage at your baby
One
shower?
thing I will say before you start, women, our bodies are amazing. Our bodies are so amazing to be giving birth to children and shit. So shout out to women. Shout out to the
Nah,
women,
fuck
man.
that shit. Y'all go through all that pain and all that
Yes,
shit.
listen. I watched my cousin do that
There
this
you
morning,
go.
and I told her I want to be like her when I grow up because she was a superwoman this morning for real.
Oh,
I
superwoman.
don't know how she did that shit for real. And
Nah,
they
but no, shout out to women though, man.
Yeah.
Look, I love the women, man.
Having
Shout out to
babies,
y'all,
boy.
y'all. Well, not all women, because a lot of y'all women is trash. But to the good women, you know, I love the good women.
all right,
Not the
hot
trash
hot
women.
topics with Trappy.
let's turn this
Because
shit
what the fuck was that?
All right, we got
trash.
birthdays.
Birthdays.
CEO, if you don't know these
Oh,
people, which you should.
before you start, shout out to our studio audience. We got a studio audience.
Oh, word
in the
up.
chat room.
Shout out to the beautiful ladies in the building. So many beautiful
Shout out to
ladies in
everybody in
here.
the building. One of the
Yeah.
original members of No
Hey,
Advisor.
Who that?
yes,
Hey, CEO.
Shout out Nas. She was YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. She was correspondent for No Advisory.
Yeah.
Shout out
Shout out to
Nas.
Nas.
Shout out my
Shout out
baby.
Polo.
That's
We
got gang over here, too.
Daz with the
Oh, we-
bartender. Shut up.
What is wrong with you?
Are you
What's wrong
drunk?
with you? You
Don't
drunk?
forget over here too, CEO.
All right, sweet.
We gonna come
You
over
ain't
here.
shout out to
All
I
right.
was getting the ladies out the way first. And
She's
shout out
a
to my-
lady. She's a
Huh?
lady.
Wait, I didn't get over there.
Money with the body.
Shout out to my girl, Money Yanni. One of the No Advisory members too. What up, Money Yanni? Hey. All right, that's it. I ain't doing the niggas.
Fuck that. Hold on, because we not
The ladies can do the
Shout
niggas.
out to Paula.
Because what the fuck? We shout out
I
Polo.
said I ain't doing the niggas. Y'all can do the niggas.
Shout out to Polo.
I did the ladies. Y'all do the
Listen,
niggas.
shout out to Polo because
Ain't that fair?
Polo went outside on a fucking rescue to save niggas from dying and shit. So shout out to Polo. He
All
over
that
there.
nigga needed was a lighter.
Yeah, shout out to Polo. Listen, shout out to my brothers in the building. Shout out to Stowe and Ed, Snap, Crackle, Pop, because we on your ass.
Snap,
you know what I'm
crackle,
saying?
pop.
Yeah, because we on your ass.
They was like dark skin and light skin shit, or it's like
No.
why they call it snap crap?
You want to know good because it's three of us, right?
Oh, so snap. So who's snap?
Snap,
I said snap.
snap.
Who's
He
snap?
said which one of
Yeah,
y'all is snap.
that's the Stowe. Stowe gonna snap it off every
Whoa,
time.
which one?
He gonna snap it
So
off.
you
every time.
snap. Who's crackle?
That's me because I'm always gonna get it
Crackle
cracking.
and pop.
He gonna pop it off every
Okay,
time.
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
So why the light skinned nigga gotta be snap?
Have you seen him snap on people?
Huh?
Have you seen him ever snap on people?
Hey, though, that's racist.
How is that racist?
We're
bro?
all
Why the
black.
light skinned nigga gotta be snap?
Why are you
Why he
associating
can't be
cereal
pop?
with skin color?
Why the light skinned nigga can't be pop? Why he snap? You comfortable with that?
I'm cool with it.
Okay, he cool. As long as he cool with it, okay.
Hey,
It's not racist.
He
hey,
be trying to start shit.
hey! Don't start no shit in my family dynamic. What the fuck wrong with you?
Hey, yo, shout out to Snap.
Do your hot topics with Trappy.
Yeah, that's
Cause,
good. Get this started.
Cause you
See,
about to
if
piss
you don't
me
know
off.
these people, just say you don't
Yeah,
know
because
these
you don't know.
Okay.
You don't never know nobody.
Hell
So
But you
no.
should know all these people.
Okay, who they are?
Number one, Biggie.
Who?
Biggie.
Biggie! Damn, he died in a car crash.
who's Biggie?
Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, I thought
He
you were
would
talking
have
about
been 53
And I ain't
today.
gonna lie, I thought you were talking about Biggie from Baddies.
Who the fuck is Biggie?
He died in a car crash.
Biggie said Biggie used to like to get his ass crack licked. So you know.
They
That's
said
your
he
people.
fuck RuPaul.
Today ain't
favorite
Biggie's
rapper?
birthday.
Nah, Biggie was just.
Biggie said
he was
what?
just raw with his lyrics.
Biggie said what?
Huh?
Biggie said, "I'll suck your daddy dick."
Yeah, he
All
said.
right.
You did where he said you look so good at sucking your daddy dick. I was like, pause, man. That's super pause.
Happy birthday, bitch.
Happy birthday, Big. 53 did been today? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
53.
53.
Damn, that's young.
Up next, Josh Allen. He was
Oh, Josh Allen, quarterback for the Bills.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Josh Allen.
How old?
23.
23?
Josh Allen only 23.
23?
Damn.
He's young, right?
23?
Yes. I had to double check. So it's no
Wow.
this nigga's 23.
And he don't look 23 though. That nigga.
He
and
don't.
this-
He look-
Well, he's
I-
white because the
I
white
was about
niggas
to
look old as
say,
fuck.
white people always
They
age
age
in
bad.
dog years
Yeah.
for real.
Wait,
So
he's 23, Josh Allen?
yeah. So his
Wow.
girlfriend is Haley Steinfeld, right?
I have no idea.
So okay, so y'all watch Sinners. The
which
white
one?
girl.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
his.
is
That's
his
his fiance.
girlfriend.
That's his
Yeah, yeah,
fiance.
Which
Yeah.
white girl? A lot of white girls.
The
in there.
one
Which
that was, she was like, so you was done with me,
Stank
but then
Boo,
you
Stank
came
Boo,
back
the
and
vampire
Oh,
Stank
Stank
Boo.
Boo. Okay.
the light skin one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's his
okay.
fiance.
That's his fiance.
And I ain't
Oh,
gonna
wow.
lie, you know, ever since that movie came out, they been on that nigga neck.
Yeah.
Like your girl in the movie, like, cause you know now you want to go black.
Well, you
Can't
can't
go
go
back.
back.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
Can't go back.
shout out to Josh Allen, cause you know
23, that's crazy. I feel like he'd been like 23?
Yes.
white people 23 would be like 48,
That's
Right.
crazy. I mean, I feel like in football years,
except for
he's
Kris
been around
Jenner.
for mad long.
Except for Kris Jenner. Kris
Who
Jenner look good for her age, but
Mr. T, he turned 73.
a pity for food.
Mr. T 73.
Yes.
That rhymes.
Mr. T,
73.
I pity the fool.
Pity the fool.
Love
Mr.
Mr.
73. Goddamn. Shout out to Mr.
All right,
T.
let me get through the hot topics because I got a lot to say.
Hot topics. We got a quiet on the set for hot topics.
Number one, former President Joe Biden announces he has prostate cancer.
Who?
So
Who?
Joe Biden.
Not Joseph Devontae. Ah, Lord.
Former President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. This diagnosis comes after Biden reported urinary symptoms, which led to the discovery of a nodule on his prostate. Doctors have reported that he has an aggressive case of cancer in which the cancer cells have spread to his bones. In February 2023, doctors removed a skin lesion from Joe Biden's chest. It was basal cell carcinoma, a common form of skin cancer. But in November 2021, he had a polyp removed from his colon. It was a benign but potentially precancerous lesion.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie. On soul, my heart kind of it hit a little bit when I felt bad when I heard that for real.
So after that report came out, a lot of like his former staff was saying like we hid a lot of his illness from the public.
But you could tell he was
Yeah,
sick.
you can
though.
tell Joe
That's
was
You
why
just
sick.
didn't know what it was, but that's probably why they was always calling him Sleepy Joe. That's probably why he was tired. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, no Joe's.
we don't
Biden
slander Joe Biden up in here. We don't
But
do that.
I probably didn't hear it, but they said it was hormone based.
yes.
So I don't know what that means.
Okay, so there's different types of cancer. So hormonal based means that higher hormonal levels leads to cancer, right?
Oh,
So,
okay.
for example, it's actually more common breast cancer. More women have hormonal breast cancer.
If you have hormonal,
Yeah, so if you have
Okay.
hormonal cancers, 9 out of 10 times they don't even advise you to do chemo or like anything like that. They just advise you just to do
Just die?
radiation. No.
oh,
What the fuck?
Don't finish. Come on,
Just to
just
do
die is
radiation.
crazy.
My
Yeah,
bad.
just to do radiation because
Okay.
it targets those cells and it eliminates the hormones from being able to form into
So-
cancer
Oh,
cells.
damn.
So you explained it, but for people that don't know, hormonal base is it does mean you have more hormones. Okay, that's what I was. It
So-
means you have more hormones than necessary.
And eventually the higher hormonal levels lead to cancer. So
Okay,
for
got
example,
you.
my mom had breast cancer, but she had hormonal breast cancer.
Right.
okay.
Right, so that's like hereditary, it runs in my family. So because of that, when I was on birth control, I couldn't have birth control that gave me higher hormone levels.
Right.
I had to have. That's why I was on the patch for so long because it didn't.
Because
mess with
like
my
if you
hormone
get an
levels.
IUD, it has high. It changes
If I
your
get
hormones.
Depo,
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
So,
Everything like
what
that.
was the pros and cons of having the hormonal?
You can target it better. It's
Okay.
better targeted.
Okay,
But
so he has
for-
a chance of.
Well,
said
for
that-
Joe Biden, not really, because it would spread to his bones. And
Oh.
from my understanding of cancer, once it spreads to your bones, it's
over.
harder for them to
Yeah.
target the cancer cells because it is in your bones.
It's been multiple reports though, because the reports I saw was that he has a better chance of fighting this. Like he has a good chance
he
of fighting.
does. He does. He's not like
It's
not-
been positive.
He's not gonna die. Like it's not a death sentence. Let me say
Nigga,
that.
100
Let
years
me-
old.
let
He
me-
ain't gonna survive that.
No, let me
nigga
emphasize
Mike.
that it's not.
Hold
He's
on.
not. It's not a death sentence for him
Yeah.
because he has an aggressive form of cancer. But it just means that his treatment plan is more different than the normal person.
You know what I say to that? Why not Trump?
But you know what? It's
What?
interesting that when Joe Biden was vice president under Barack Obama, remember he started an initiative where he sent all of that funding to cancer research, and then when
Look
he
at that.
became president, he continued to funnel more money into that. So it's ironic
Right,
that he did all
died,
of
right.
that.
He probably
And
couldn't
now
know
he
that.
has-
Save
Yeah.
himself.
But no, he did that because his oldest son, died
Remember?
of brain
Yeah,
cancer.
yeah,
remember,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that was like what stemmed him into going into cancer research in
Yeah.
general. And because of that, he has found like a lot of like cut through technology to kind of be able to detect cancers early on.
I mean,
to be
if
able
you
to,
look
like,
at
treat
if you
them.
look at social media now, there are a lot of like institutions or people coming out saying that they
Yeah.
have cures for cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been a plethora of them, huh? Alkaline diet, that too, that too. Dr. Sebi, Dr. Sebi, yep, everything.
Yep.
Shout out to Dr. Sebi.
Okay.
You know,
Y'all
they wanted to silence that motherfucker,
She
though.
did not like
y'all
that
know
nigga.
how I feel about Dr. Sebi and science stuff, so I'm gonna just shut the hell up.
Dr. Sebi was a
Listen,
pioneer.
R.I.P. Dr. Sebi.
I am so happy that y'all found faith in this man that says he can cure shit. I'm happy that y'all found faith. I'm happy that y'all found faith in this. But it will have to go into like a whole topic where I pull out a bunch of shit to dispute all that shit. That's why I said we gotta do a whole nother episode. I tell people all the time, I do think eating right does affect what we eat, does go into being sick. I do think we should really eat off the land. I think we should, start making sure we start growing our own shit. Pesticide stuff, that's been a thing. I also think science, I know people hate the word science, but science work. I do think there's a cure. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I think there's a cure of cancer sitting in a vault somewhere with a whole bunch of shit that we just don't know and
A
have.
lot of people say
It's
the
in
cure for
Dr.
cancer.
Sebi's tomb.
No, a lot
Facts.
of people say the cure
Facts.
for cancer.
But Dr.
did.
Sebi was the pioneer. But Dr. Sebi was the one who introduced the alkaline diet.
Talk your
But
shit,
my
black
How to
man.
thing
do it. It was proven that he cured cancer. He had
did.
people that came and testified and said,
hope-
"Hey, this motherfucker
I hope the camera zoom in on
cured
me.
me."
Yeah, AIDS. He carry AIDS too.
All types of
He
shit.
cured AIDS too, Swish.
This is
Wow.
why. This is why.
Don't
and I'ma
talk
say
down
this-
on Dr. Sebi if you gonna big up
Yeah,
Joe
'cause y'all
Biden.
be running my
Okay.
and I
Let
don't
trap
get
go.
it.
Let trap go. Let
I'm
trap
trying
go.
to
Let
finish
trap
my
go.
topic.
Go to trap. Miss- I'm bad
All
trap.
right, next up.
I'm bad trap.
10 inmates escaped from a New
My
Orleans
bad.
jail
Yo,
by
them niggas is
ripping
popping.
a toilet from the wall. Okay.
All right, and while you talking, Swish is gonna insert a picture of the niggas here because this is the niggas because it's like I was marking them off on a sheet of paper for them.
Okay, so before I get into it, it's one nigga that got his cousin on Facebook claiming that he killed himself, and they saying that that's the greatest fucking way to
And
get
on
away
God.
because if they think you dead, they gonna stop looking
Oh
for
God,
you.
oh God.
So interesting. We'll see how that play out. But anyway, last Friday at 8:30 a.m., guards at a New Orleans parish jail did their morning check and noticed 10 male inmates were missing. The prisoners who had disappeared were Gary Price, Derek Groves, Jermaine Donald, Corey Boyd, Leo Tate, DeKeenan Dennis, Robert Moody, Linton Van Buren, Antoine Massey, and Kendall Miles.
That was the first nigga that probably got caught.
No, he ain't get caught yet, nigga. What you talking about? Twan, yo,
Listen,
Twan,
my money on Corey Boyd, though. Corey Boyd, I ain't gonna
Corey,
lie,
that nigga
but
Corey did the smart shit.
he got like 6 bodies.
That
under
nigga
him.
Corey gone.
Yeah,
He's gone.
He's not in New Orleans no more. But anyway,
keep running, Twan.
So anyway, according to the New Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office, the inmates yanked open a faulty sliding jail cell door around 12:23 a.m. and by 1 a.m. they managed to remove a toilet and a sink from their placement in front of a wall using tools made from toiletry items. Wow. Behind the toilet was a spacious gap which all 10 men were able to squeeze through as they began running away. From there, the 10 individuals headed straight towards the interstate.
It's a long order episode.
According to CBS News, some of the prisoners had left messages behind for the prison guards, joking about their newfound freedom. One message read, "Too easy, LOL." Defective locks throughout the prison made the men's escape process much easier, a problem that the facility has dealt with for years.
If I was a guard, I would have been pissed as fuck reading that
So
shit.
listen, so far 5 men have been captured and 5 still remain at large. On Monday, a jail maintenance worker was arrested on allegations he helped facilitate the escape of the inmates. He was booked on 10 counts of principal to simple escape and 1 count of malfeasance in office. His bond has been set at 1.1 mil or 100,000 per count. And he was charged because they say allegedly he cut the water off to that specific cell, which allowed them to be able to yank the sink and the toilet off the wall.
Free him.
And also an update since I did like my research earlier, 2 ladies have been arrested for essentially aiding and abetting. They gave inmates food and housed them while they was on
Of course, my nigga free, too easy, yeah. My
I'm
nigga
about to
high.
give me some dick.
Yeah, hello.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about none of the other
Baby,
niggas.
we about to hit the road.
My nigga Twan, listen, Twan, keep running, nigga. Don't get caught, Twan.
Okay, so honestly, a lot of this shit fucked up because a lot of these niggas didn't even change their appearance. Niggas changed appearance. The one nigga was sleeping at the bus stop.
No, that was fake. That was fake.
Okay.
That was fake. So let me debunk that. I'm glad you said that.
Oh, that's great.
That was not one of the inmates. That was actually just a homeless teenager that was sleeping there.
Oh.
And somebody put that out to try to like gain popularity on social media and try to get a fake reward. But it has been debunked. He is not one of the 10.
I'm about to say
that was the
that was too easy. Yeah, that was not one of him. But I will say, one of the inmates is stupid as hell because he got caught walking down the French Quarters in the middle of the night, and he's literally the only person on the street.
Wow.
Wait, the only nigga on French Quarters?
Only nigga walking down in the French Quarters.
Honestly,
only nigga on the street on both sides.
Honestly, if I escape, I'm changing here, dying here, and I'm getting the fuck up out the state.
I'm getting the fuck up out of New Orleans immediately, and then eventually I'm getting the fuck up out of Louisiana.
I'm just going to Cuba and hang out with Pot.
2 of them I heard got captured like at home with their families. Why am I going?
That's good.
No, why am I going to see y'all? Fuck y'all niggas. I'm out.
No, that's good. You spending quality time with your family.
For me to go back now, listen. Listen what I'm saying.
With that?
All right, listen what I'm saying. Listen, okay, look how I gotta put it.
Okay.
And you about to be pissed off the way I said it. Everybody about to be pissed off the way I said it. But listen to this. All right, you out of jail, right? You done spent all this time to break out. You done crawled your little ass through that hole. Too easy.
You know you looking at life sentences.
Yeah, they gonna add years on.
They are.
You finna take your ass home to your mama and your grandma for you to get caught.
You know that's the first place they're gonna look.
Listen what I'm about to say, and I love you.
Okay.
Fuck your grandma and your mama. I am getting up out of the city.
Well, you listen.
I will talk to them later on a prepaid.
I will FaceTime on a burner phone.
Like,
you hear me?
What was the word we used? The intent, right? So maybe his intent was to go home
and see his family one last time,
get a home cooked meal. Say, you know what? I know they're gonna come get me. I came out to come see y'all motherfuckers for a couple of hours. You know, I love y'all. Maybe that was his intent.
That nigga Corey Bird in there for 6 bodies, so he ain't coming out no time soon.
Yeah, he
know.
I'm
just saying, I love my family. You know what I'm saying? I love my I love my family friends. I'm not wasting and catching 10 more years out on my sentence to come see y'all niggas. I will FaceTime y'all from Miami. Like, come on, bro. We're not doing that. That shit crazy.
Hey, yo, again, Twan, Nigga, don't get caught, son.
You got a parlay on him?
Huh? I got a parlay on that nigga.
My money on Corey Bird.
I got 300 niggas, my nigga, Tar, nigga. Don't get caught, Tar. All right?
That shit
Hold
is
it down,
And
POP.
watch that nigga gonna get caught.
Nah, he ain't gonna get caught.
He next.
Hey, yo, you saw that shit with Vlad? That was nasty work.
Yo, Vlad is a nasty nigga, bro.
That's nasty
Nasty
work.
work.
Shout out to Walker.
All right, up next, yeah, for real, y'all, because we talk about Diddy. Let me get through it.
Oh fuck.
I need the audience quiet.
Okay.
I need y'all
I know,
quiet.
but
I'm already
listen, when you
gonna
do
sleep.
this, you gotta break it up because you know it don't be you. It just be talking. We be talking about.
Hold
it
on,
be-
can I give
see?
Doug some liquor?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god. Please, okay, see, talk fast, please.
Okay.
Please talk.
So
Ew, it's
I'm not
dripping on
gonna
your
go
feet.
into it because y'all know we are entering like day 8 of the Sean Diddy trial.
Yes.
I'm not gonna go into everything that has happened, but I am just gonna give y'all a few updates in the trial since
Okay.
we last talked last week.
Okay.
All right. Number 1, David James, Combs' former assistant, testified. He described witnessing the music mogul use drugs, his role in stocking hotel rooms for Combs, and being subject to lie detector tests and an intimidating search under Diddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next up on the stage, Regina Ventura, Cassie's mother. She testified that once her daughter got with Combs, visits between her and her daughter became less frequent. She said she memorialized her daughter's alleged abuse by taking photos of her condition in one instance, and allegedly Sean Diddy Combs blackmailed them and made her take out a home equity loan worth $20,000 in order to stop him from issuing or releasing one of Cassie's sex tapes.
Oh shit.
Shout out to the home equity loans, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, give me one of them.
Number 3, Gannon. Gannon is the FBI agent that was assigned to this case, right? So this is why I said what I'm about to say is going to change your whole perspective of this case, right?
Okay.
Again, remember, this is not a Cassie versus Diddy case. This is a United States federal government versus P. Diddy. Gannon testified that he was a special agent in charge on the ground for the search of Combs' Miami Beach home in March 2024 and was assigned to his unit because it was tied to a human trafficking investigation.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind. This
Hey,
whole
which
thing,
unit? The one in Miami, you say?
yes, this
Okay.
whole thing was tied to a human trafficking investigation. They
Okay.
were investigating Diddy for human trafficking.
Okay.
This is nothing to do with Cassie.
case,
This is
right.
before Cassie even came out with the book or anything. They
Okay.
had been building this human trafficking case for years,
Okay.
right? He said between 80 and 90 law enforcement agents participated in the search because of the size of the property, and it required a special response team to deal with security measures like Diddy's armed security guards. In addition, they had a team arrive via boat
To his Miami home.
to do the raid,
Okay.
just in case somebody tried to escape via
Escape
water.
Via water, right?
Prosecutors have indicated that sometime this week, which now it looks like it will be tomorrow, Scott Miss Cuddy, aka Kid Cuddy, will be called to testify.
To testify, yeah.
Gannon also testified that about 18 pair of platform high heels were recovered from the home. 3 cell phones were found inside a Balenciaga boot in the closet. Another cell phone was seized from a bedroom in the house. And he said other items were found in the closet, including personal lubricant, lingerie, and upper and lower receivers of AR-15s, a Gucci bag in the closet that contained an assortment of pills, white powder, a crystal rock-like substance, a plastic straw, a $100 bill, and other items. The powder and residue from the straw tested positive for cocaine and ketamine, and the residue from the $100 bill tested positive for cocaine and ketamine. A bottle of eye drops was also found in the bag, and it tested positive for MDMA and ketamine.
Okay.
Various tablets that were found tested positive for MDMA. Other tablets found tested positive for alprazolam, which is the active ingredients in Xanax. Shut the hell up. Some tested positive for ketamine. Some tested positive for Xanax. Others tested positive for MDMA and methamphetamine.
My bad.
Wow.
So Diddy was drugging niggas.
Okay,
As
can
they said,
go ahead.
Nasty work.
As
I
I
just want to
said,
say something right quick, and y'all can take the floor. As it stands currently, I know we got about 6 more weeks left in the trial.
Yep.
But as we stand currently, this trial, and I'm sure y'all could attest to this, that it has been about domestic violence more so than. I know you're going to say that they've been
Absolutely.
lining it up with the trafficking,
Yes, they are.
and they are, but from what I've been seeing and looking and hearing from lawyers and stuff like that, a lot of them are disappointed with the feds and how they are presenting these witnesses or these star witnesses for this case. So currently, as it stands right now, Diddy is in a good spot. Not saying that he won't be in the next 6 weeks, but right now, Diddy's in a good spot. So he could feel good about up to right now, because Cassie was a star witness and that didn't really go too well. That didn't go as what they expected it to be with Cassie being on the stand.
I do think this. So, I think with that being said, I think this court case, what fucked this up, it's really been in a court of public opinion, and I really do think, as much as courts try not to let this happen, they have public opinion involved in this case. A
lot.
And it's crazy because they have no media in the courtroom.
But you hear everything, like the court, whoever's people are telling everything.
Everything.
So the public opinion is weighing on this case.
Yes.
As far as like Cassie being a good witness and stuff, like regardless of her being a good witness or bad witness, which again I'm not a lawyer, so I can't say what that is. I do know this woman got up on a stand and said what has happened to her, and folks have made it a joke, turned it into a Diddy joke. Said that she asked for it and all this other stuff. Whether your opinion is not, this is shit that has happened that is not okay. Like it's happened, and it's not just her saying it. Right? There's multiple people getting up on the stand and saying, "Hey, he did this to me too." Right. Like it's like your mama say, like one person is one thing, two people, all right, but three or more, come on, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
The common denominator,
right?
But to that, I think people are just waiting for what he's on trial for.
We know what he's on trial for.
Right, but people are waiting for that.
I don't think, and I'm be honest, I don't think people actually know what he's on trial
That's
for.
what I
No,
think.
they do.
I think no, because
I don't
think they do, because like having a lot of conversations about it online and like reading comments and shit,
all
a lot
over
of
the place.
people truly think this is a Diddy versus Cassie case, and it's like that's not the
Wow.
case at all.
I don't know what y'all read. From what I've been reading, a lot of people are saying, "Well, where is the crime? Where is
they just proved the
but they saying that's why it goes back to what I'm saying. People don't see her as a victim because they think she asked for it. That's why they asking like where's the crime at, because they don't see like
because they're looking at it as a domestic violence case right now.
But that's not what it is. That's why I'm saying the court of public opinion is weighing heavy.
It's weighing heavy. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, right now Diddy's in a good spot. Right now, it could change next week.
I'm gonna counter that honestly. I think that prosecution is doing a great job at proving their case, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, in order to prove the RICO, they have to prove all the other charges under the RICO that he's charged with, right? So the whole basis of this investigation was human trafficking, right?
Right.
It evolved into other parts as they were investigating the human trafficking.
Okay.
Yes, Cassie is a star witness. Yes, some people don't think she was a strong witness. Some people don't think she even should have got up there and testified. Again, like you said, some people don't even think she was a victim, right? That's not for us to decide. That's for the court to decide. Right. And from a legal standpoint, if you look at it, you got to look at kind of what the prosecution is doing, what their play is. Right. From their point of view, they are building up all of these witnesses in a chronological order to prove for decades he has been doing this. Since he's been with Cassie, all these people that can testify, yes, he was doing drugs. Yes, I seen him hit her. Yes, and I understand some of that domestic violence stuff, maybe it should not have come into play in this case, because he is not on trial for domestic violence. He is on trial for human trafficking. He is on trial for kidnapping. He is on trial for arson. He got some serious charges, right?
Lock that
That's
nigga
not
up.
something that is gonna you can argue in a week and say, okay, he did this and this is why we think he's guilty. No, you have to build up a timeline to show from this point you think he started everything that he has done up until that point. And I feel like Cassie, personally, I feel like she was a strong witness because she was able to identify all of the sex workers, right? Not all of them, but majority of the sex workers that were involved in the freak offs. She has evidence, picture evidence, video evidence, audio evidence of abuse, of, conversations between Diddy. There is video. Think of all the shit they found in that house when they did the raid, the lube, the dildos, the sex toys, the lingerie, the DVDs, the
all
phones.
Those things that they found was that crime.
It all goes into the human trafficking aspect. That is all evidence that he is human trafficking. You may not see that, but from a legal point of view, that's the definition of human trafficking.
Answer this question?
You are taking humans from one place and moving them to another for the purpose of sex.
Pause. Did they get into that yet?
They have to build up to that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Currently, Diddy is in a good spot. Because right now they haven't really gotten into the meat and grit of the human trafficking. Now, when Cuddy come in,
They
that's
have
gonna play the part
already,
with the
they have
arson.
already tested. Cassie has already sat on that stand and testified under oath that Diddy made her have sex with 13 guys in one day, which were all flown
Is that
in,
a crime?
which were all flown in through Diddy.
Yeah, if he
and
forced
made,
her.
if he did not personally fly these people in. He had people that worked for him do it so that he could
13
insulate
niggas in
himself
one
and
day
not
is
get
sick.
caught.
Okay,
You
now,
use your empire to commit crimes. That's a RICO.
Oof. It can appear like a RICO, but again, I don't want to talk about it because we're gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna be
it's
all
gonna be
right.
too much.
It's
gonna be too much.
I just
It's gonna
think
be too
you.
much.
I think you tapping into your power and snowfall and not using it correctly. Honestly,
Huh?
Yeah.
tapping into your power snowfall mind and not using it correctly because literally everything she said is correct.
No, I'm not saying. Did I say anything that she said was wrong?
No, but I'm just saying.
I didn't say.
Everything she said was correct.
But
I'm
there's
trying to-
always a rebuttal to everything, right? You say something, I got a rebuttal. I'm just saying, and up to this point, Go
Sorry.
ahead.
No, I was gonna say. Also today they had a forensic. I don't know what she was. She was some type of therapist or something like that, right? But her focus was basically on domestic violence and victims of abuse, whether sex abuse,
Sorry, guys.
verbal
versus
abuse,
basic.
like that. Abuse was like her specialty, right? And she was a witness on stand today, and she testified. And the judge had already ruled she can't testify about anything specific to this case because she did not look at the case files to
Right.
diagnose anything or just like have knowledge of the case. But she can speak from a generalized point of view from her experience. And some of the questions that prosecution asked to kind of rebuttal the defense's theory that, oh, Cassie was not a victim, she was a willing participant. They asked some very good questions. For example, they said, why is it that some women, when they are abused, they don't immediately speak out and
right.
say?
Cause shit like this.
And and she was like, it's a lot of different factors. Public opinion. It could be that sometimes too the person is so close to the person that is abusing them
Stockholm
that
syndrome.
they get apart, and then the person love bombs and is like, I'm not gonna do it anymore, and they kind of go back to the person that the victim fell in love
Stockholm
with.
now
and
hold
then
on. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you go. So again, to the Stockholm syndrome, right? So what is happening right now, and this is why I say that Diddy right now, as we stand, is in a good position. This shit could go left in the next 7 weeks, but right now. So on your point with the Stockholm joint, right? So when Cassie was on there, everybody was banking on Cassie to be nailing out the park, take this nigga down, right? We talked about it when we in the group chat. We was like, yo, oh shit is over for Diddy. But they had a lot of rebuttals in her statements, in text messagings, all types of shit that kind of contradicted what Cassie was saying, right? So
I don't think it contradicted it. I think the way and just they presented it made you think.
Okay.
It gave you a doubt.
All right, but
which is
if you
what they
give
try
you a
to do.
doubt, that's reasonable doubt to think some other way, right? So I think Cassie, in the beginning, enjoyed it, and then after she felt like this is too much,
I don't think anybody enjoys getting punched on.
not punched on. We talk about
I don't
in the
think
free
anybody
calls.
enjoys getting hit.
No,
in
we're
the
not talking
head
about. We're
with
not talking about the domestic
a
violence. We're
frying
talking about
pan.
in terms of free calls, because he's not on trial for domestic violence. He's on trial for wait. He's on trial for sex trafficking. So I think just looking at it in the beginning, Cassie enjoyed it, and then in the latter part, she's like, "Whoa, this is too much. I don't enjoy it." So what the defense is doing is
So just because she wanted it at first, that means she can't be a victim?
No, I didn't never say that. She's a victim. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
get to your
Wait,
point.
I'm trying to get to my point, but you keep interrupting me.
You taking
The fuck?
forever to get there.
Because I'm trying to
Get to
build
the
up to it.
Okay.
So,
That take me a shot. This
oh,
one.
Jesus Christ. So, the defense, Diddy's team, is using the earlier parts of her enjoying the freak offs and putting it in trial. Like, listen, she enjoyed this. She did this. She did that. She texted this. So this is what I'm saying is public opinion. This is swaying a lot of people like, well, Cassie enjoyed it. She did that. She did that. She did that. So that's what I'm saying. Right now, currently, Diddy is in a good spot. That's what I
No,
gotta say.
because let me rebuttal that.
Oh shit.
She's rebutting. He is not on trial for her liking it or not liking it.
He's on trial
He's
for
on trial for sex trafficking.
Rico,
and that's,
we know that.
But
I know
that's
that.
the thing. Y'all public opinion is based on him being on trial for sex trafficking. It doesn't matter what that girl said in terms of her being domestically abused, because that's not what the jury is looking for. They are looking for, was she involved in a sex traffic ring? Was drugs involved? Is he dealing drugs? Did he use his staff, his security, people in his inner circle to essentially commit these crimes for him? That's what they're looking for. Her testimony about her being abused, her testimony about her being hit, although it is very sad to hear, it does not weigh heavy on what the decision of his crimes are. That's what I'm trying to say.
I got you.
You have to separate the two.
You have to.
Yes, she spoke on it because that was a part of her experience with Diddy. That was a major part of it.
Let me ask you
but
this
does
question.
it weigh heavy on the case? No, because that's not what they're looking for.
Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
Right? Wait, I only got ask this question if y'all was a part of that. Have you been a part of a jury duty before? No. So you can't be a part of it.
I was never a part of it.
You have, right? Okay, so I have. So I could speak on this, right? So when I was a part of jury duty, right? And they go to trial, whatever, and you have all these things presented to you. When they come in, everything is on the table, even public opinion. So a juror is a part of the public, even though they dare to give their verdict on it. They are part of the public, so they are swayed.
When you say public opinions on the table, what does that define?
That means I am
news articles are on the table.
Yes,
but you're not. When you on a trial and a jury, you're not supposed to be looking at that. You're supposed to be sequestered. You're supposed to be in a hotel, no TV.
I'm trying to tell you. I've been a part of it. We do. We look at all of that shit, and we. It's not because a lot of times personal opinions and bias, even though they say it's not supposed to be involved, but it is involved. I sat there. Okay, case in point.
First of all, you're not okay.
Right. Okay.
You're not supposed to. I'm gonna get through it right quick. I'm gonna get through it quick.
Jesus
I
Christ.
swear to God.
It's like admitting to breaking the law.
It's not, because I sat there, right? Case in point, there was a guy that was on trial for murder. Right?
Oh, I don't even think you're supposed to be talking about this trial.
I don't think you're supposed to be.
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it.
All right. What I'm gonna say to this is, I want you, even though I have not done jury duty, thank you to the University of Law and Order in State Maryland Benson and having lawyer friends. I do think every case is different. Do you know there are stipulations placed on each case, depending on how lawyers argue, right? So, for instance, say we in a case, and a lawyer, argues it so well that we cannot look at any news channel so well because it's a bias, right? Maybe in another case, though, the lawyer argues it and it does not go through, and they can look at the news and shit. So each case is different. I do think, for example, hypothetically, maybe you were on a jury duty with a murder. Hypothetically, that's what you, right? That is totally different from this federal case with Cassie, right? I don't want to go back to your other point because you took so long to get there, and then, go back to your other point. You were talking about Cassie and how now she looks like she enjoyed it. I just want people to remember she got up there and admitted that in the beginning, yes, she did it because he looked at her and she wanted acceptance from him, and he looked at her like he was proud of her. So yes, she admitted that. Also, the prosecution argued emotionally why she did that, psychologically why she did that. Right. So nothing that you are saying is nothing new. She admitted to that. So
I'm just saying they use that against her, though.
Right, but I was just trying to figure out why you brought that up, because she admitted to that. So that
because they use that against her in the court of public opinion.
Right. So they had a rebuttal, which she defeated the rebuttal because she said why she did it. So again, we're not even talking about that. Yeah. So let's move shit that she's defeated, she's answered and got through that. She's
and then the lady that the forensic
opinion.
Public opinion doesn't matter in this case, though. It matters to us. It doesn't matter inside of them federal court doors.
I'm 90% sure the jury is not looking at online. They're not letting them have cell phones online looking at. No, they're not letting.
When I was not in a federal,
you were not part of a federal case.
It go back to what I'm saying. Different stipulations for different cases. Cases are totally different. My traffic case, niggas gonna be online, okay? Because fuck it. Who am I? But for a high profile case, they
are allowed to go home. They're not allowed to stay. They're allowed to go home.
We don't know that. We don't know that, right? You don't know that.
That's true. We don't know that.
They could. Yeah. It's a high profile case.
They might have put them in a hotel.
I'm 90% sure I put $100 on it. Them niggas are sequestered somewhere in a hotel and shit. They're not at home.
Yeah, and they getting bused to the courthouse.
They treated us right. I like jury duty though.
Yeah. So.
Wait! Did he hit a three?
Oh wow!
Wait!
Wow. The Pacers Knicks game.
I'm sorry, guys. Listen, we are watching the Knicks versus Pacers live. We are watching Knicks versus Pacers live. just to keep y'all up to speed, we are watching the Knicks versus Pacers.
Wow.
And Tyler and Halliburton, that's a 2. That's a 2 because his foot is on the line. Halliburton just hit a 2 to tie the game up. It was on the line. It was on the line. It was on the line. It was on the line.
He jumped.
It was on the line. 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 That's a tie.
Boom.
That's a tie. It's a tie.
Ooh.
That's a tie. That's crazy. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it.
Quiet on the
That's
set.
it
We're
for
back.
me. That's it for me.
That was it?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay.
I as we bring this back, I do think this case is
Quiet on the set.
quiet on set. I think this case is gonna get interesting. I think this is a lot of more information is gonna come out. I do think we're gonna see shit that has not been on our bingo cards at all.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say Diddy's going to jail. I think he should go to jail, but we've all seen cases where this shit might flip to the other side,
Right.
and I think he should go to jail. I really do, but we've seen shit where niggas should be in jail and they not in jail.
But that's why I said right now it looks like he's.
But I'm going to say that I'm not gonna speak for them too, but I'm speaking for me and myself. That nigga should be locked up and sitting somewhere. I think he should be sitting next to R.
Diddy
Kelly
is
somewhere.
diabolical.
He should be
I
sitting
think
next to R.
everybody
Kelly.
could be in agreement that Diddy
Yeah,
is
he's
a
wild.
diabolical
He's wild.
motherfucker.
He's wild.
Y'all know
But
who
in a
I'm
court of law, you gotta prove
that he's diabolical.
Yeah,
that
you
he's
gotta prove that.
diabolical.
So hopefully justice prevails. I hope that this gets through because I hated
Yes.
that girl has suffered and she's gonna suffer for the rest of her life with this shit.
And
so.
I want to say, man, just
I
I'm
hate
gonna end
that
this
the
off.
nails
Like,
suffer too,
I just
though.
want to. Hold on. Can I give? Where's it at? I just want to.
shit.
I'm sorry.
I can't wait to see
You always
Jonathan
lose the
Odie
moment.
Wait, I was-
testify.
You always lose the moment when you do shit.
We ain't got the element no more. I just want to applaud Cassie for going through that and getting through that and moving on and having 3 kids.
Beautiful babies.
Beautiful babies with her
Beautiful.
now husband.
Beautiful
and
husband.
her husband sitting through that, having to hear
Endure that
all this shit. A lot of shit
again,
he probably
yeah.
didn't even
Don't
know.
start
A
that
lot of
shit.
shit he knew.
'Cause
A
y'all had
lot
no-
of shit he probably didn't know.
Y'all know what y'all did
You know.
last week up in this bitch, so don't start that shit.
I'm just saying, I'm a realist.
Anyway,
I just,
go ahead, friend.
applaud Cassie, for getting through
Was that all your heart?
and doing that.
That was
I just want to say, damn, 2 people were killed after gunfire outside the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington, D.C. Damn. I just want to say, I cannot wait till Jonathan Odie get on that stand and testify. I feel like he is going to break
Wait,
that
who's
case
that?
open. Jonathan Odie is one of the male sex workers that work for Diddy. He's also the guy that went into the
Nigga from
Trump.
Craigslist?
Listen, he's also the guy that went into the Trump theater and shot it up. And when they did the police interview, he was in that room telling them he had been a sex worker for Diddy. Diddy was drugging him. He was
rewind.
holding
He
girls.
went into the Trump theater and
He
shot
went
it
into
up.
a
don't
Trump
remember
Towers and shot it in the.
Yeah,
he
this-
shot up the lobby.
This low-key start-
and people
started
thought
all that shit.
He in
Yes,
jail?
Yeah, he is,
listen,
yeah.
listen.
Oh, I'm
People
about to
thought
say
he
this
was
nigga better
so
be in jail.
crazy because when the police arrested, he did all of this literally to get arrested, and his whole reason was to get away from Diddy. And when he went to the interrogation room and they did this interview with him, he said exactly this: "I was a sex worker for Diddy. Diddy's holding girls hostage. He's drugging us. He's making us do all this freaky ass shit."
He started
And
all
people
this shit.
thought he was crazy because they like,
Nah,
you
he not
don't even
credible, bro.
fucking
He
know
not
P
credible.
Diddy.
Why he
and
not
now
credible?
he not credible, but he's getting okay.
This nigga went and shot up a Trump.
He
shit.
did okay. He literally
does
did
that?
it as for protection. He
not
did
saying-
it to get
nigga
away.
that's desperate.
No,
Nigga
you're
that's
not saying,
desperate.
bro.
He said he was being threatened by
Desperate
Diddy.
people
He
do
said
desperate
Diddy
things.
was
They gonna throw that nigga
blackmailing
out.
him.
They gonna throw that testimony out.
Okay, anyways,
that nigga
moving
crazy.
on. What's your what would you do?
Well, that was
done?
Hot Topics
Yeah.
with
I'm
Trappy.
sick of y'all.
Chappy.
It's not me, friend. I just
It's
want,
him.
okay, thank you. It's not me,
I'm sick of
friend.
you.
Huh?
That shit hurt. Why you do that every week?
Cause your legs and
That
knees
don't
is out.
hit it. That
Your-
shit
your-
hurt.
Your knee is
You
out.
like the most misogynistic nigga I know.
God
for
damn,
real.
that shit hurt.
Ow!
Playing with me. She told that
Play
back
like that.
up.
I don't play like that. Don't play
I,
like
told
that.
that
I
back
eat
up.
those.
I play like don't play.
Why your legs is out and
because
why
I
your kneecaps
can't. Don't
is
play
out?
like
Somebody
that.
at the door.
Who? Who's that?
I don't know.
You hit me so hard, you made my thigh ash.
Right, you making this shit.
Your thighs
itch.
ashy?
You gave me stretch marks on my knee. What the hell?
kind
I
of
gave you
shit.
stretch
Kind of
marks.
old
shit
nigga shit you
hurt.
got going on.
That's some old hands. Man.
Hey, I will. I swear to God, I will deck you on your
No, you
damn.
won't.
What's your what would you do, man?
Okay,
Please,
ready?
'cause what would
Wait,
you
hold
do
on.
if I decked
Who's at the
you?
door? Who's at the door?
do?
Who's at the door?
What would you do if I decked you in your fucking head right now?
Ain't gonna do nothing.
What would you do?
What's wrong with you?
What's up? Who's at the door?
Who that?
Why we been? Mean ass.
Lena.
Lena.
It's Lena,
What's that in your
mommy.
What's that in your hand? That's Tito's.
Everybody on that Tito shit tonight.
Always Tito's. So put that shit on the table.
You know what's crazy? Every time we play these episodes back, and you be the one mad.
What?
Niggas be talking. We can't hear these niggas. It's always you started it. Like
You start the side conversation.
You start the side conversation.
And then niggas follow suit.
Okay, shut the fuck up, y'all. Shut the fuck up.
That's rude.
Now that's rude.
Huh?
As hell.
It's still the same.
I'm just blunt. Okay, what would you do? All right. So my what would you do? If y'all don't know my what would you do, my what would you do's are always accounts that I went through, accounts that I've heard, or accounts that one of my peoples told me and I use. So this what would you do tonight is an account from one of my peoples. So what would you do? Shut the fuck up. You're talking too much. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Okay.
This is no advisory.
We ain't advising you on shit.
Ooh.
So what would you do? What would you do if and again my what would you do is they could be cross. It could be male, female, however you perceive it to be or interpret it. So what would you do? You had you male, you got a friend that you knew for say if you knew a female friend for say 3 years. Flip it, male, female, you know a nigga you know for 3 years. Good friends, you know, you feel like you could trust this friend. You feel like, you know, you could, you know, go to the trenches with this friend. Your friend hits you up and like, hey, listen, yo, I'm in a jam right now. You know, my kid needs some clothes. I don't got it. You gotta say the kid got a photo shoot tomorrow for school pictures.
Okay.
Yo, can you please help me out? You know, with a couple of bucks. Okay, so you being a good friend, you're like, I got you. You know, come meet me. I'll give you my card. Go get some shit for the kids. Mm-hmm. You know, we good. Boom. So you do that. She come over. He come over. She come over. Get the card. She go. And you look at. I'm condensing it. You look at your statement because you haven't heard from the young lady in a minute. So you want to look at the statement like, what the fuck? Look at your statement. $3,000 on your credit card, and you look because you can see what the purchase. What the fuck? I can't get that word out.
What the purchase?
What the purchases was for?
What the purchases?
And you see that it was for rent.
What the purchase, Barry?
It was literally for bills, and they used the money for bills and the kids' clothes.
But you said $3,000.
Stop. $3,000.
Okay.
So what would you do?
Yeah.
At that point, we got a mic?
Yeah, okay.
So
What would you do?
Let's start with us first. What would you do if
Okay.
you look at your statement? Mind you, the girl or the gal hasn't corresponded with you.
The
Check
girl
your
or the guy.
statement. Yes, the girl or the guy. And you check your statement like, oh, what the fuck? I gave this girl my card. Let me check my card, and you see $3,000 on your statement.
What's my
What would you
credit
do?
card limit?
Well, say you got a limit of $10,000. Let's say you got $10,000.
All right. Honestly.
But okay, you know what? I like to put a twist on it. Say your limit was $3,000. So that
changes
purchase
things.
sent you over the top.
That changes things.
That changes things.
I mean, actually, no, it doesn't. Regardless, I feel like if I give you my credit card to buy some things for your kid, there should be. And honestly, this is probably, I'm going to say, this is that person's fault because was there boundaries set? There probably was no boundaries set, so that person went off. However,
well, the boundary was I'm gonna give you my card to go purchase.
But
something
did
for the
you
kid.
say, hey, this is how much you can spend?
No, it was
All
not
right,
how
that's
much
what
you
I'm
could
saying.
spend.
So no boundary was set for that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I could be mad for real. But also, as my friend, why would you spend my whole entire credit card limit to buy some kids? Fuck them kids.
But it wasn't just kids.
It was bills too.
You
was
looked at the
rent.
statement.
It was rent and the clothes.
Water. You saw like, damn.
She paid all of her
she
bills,
paid all
rent,
of her
utilities, and bought the clothes.
And bought the clothes.
What I would have, honestly, again, I'm pissed because why would you go use my entire limit? $1,500 rent, fine, bet, cool. $1,500, you don't buy the kids clothes for the whole year, okay. But we using $3,000 paying all the other bills. The biggest bill should have been paid first. I would have paid the biggest bills and did like that. But that's just me.
You know what's my answer to that?
What?
Bitch, run when I see you, because I'm going to run you the fuck over.
Damn.
I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold you.
You want my baseball bat?
No, I just got to run you over. I'm going to hold you. Because I feel like if I put my hands on you, I'm still going to be mad after. Right?
But then
If I run you
you run
over-
her over and then you go to jail. You're not going to be able to bail yourself out of jail because your credit card limit over.
I got people that'll bail me out.
Can't
I'm
fill
good.
out your credit card.
You hit that 3,000. You know that limit. Yeah, you sitting there.
I'm good.
And them bologna sandwiches
That's
not good.
nasty
Them not
work.
good in jail. Don't ask me how I know because I don't know. I've never been to jail, but I know the bologna sandwiches is not good.
That's nasty when you can't bail her out.
Because you swipe it, what the jail gonna say? Decline. It's gonna pop up on your phone. Your charge was declined by Mecklenburg County jail. That's decline.
All right. Well, but did we get it? What would you do? You didn't.
Honestly, I'm probably sick. I'm crashing out somewhere. I'm probably whooping your ass.
Crashing out. Okay, where's the mic? Got the mic.
Absolutely.
I got the mic.
I'm 5-0.
But I'm like calmly gonna crash out. Like you see how calm I am right now. That's exactly how I'm gonna be when I run this bitch over.
Okay, so you will crash out.
Bitch, you owe me $3,000. Then I'm gonna call my credit card and be like, that shit was stolen. Like somebody used all my shit. Cancel.
Okay,
refund.
so you would crash out. You would crash out
and report that stolen.
What would you do?
Oh my God.
Okay, just pass the mic. Just pass the mic.
Pass the mic, dude. Pass the mic.
A friend that you entrusted that you knew for 3 years, they asked you for money to help pay for their child's clothes to do a photo shoot the next day. You give them a credit card. You check your statement. You haven't heard from them in a few days. Check your statement. It's $3,000 on your credit card. What would you do?
I'm crashing
She done used the whole limit.
You crashing out?
Crashing out.
Okay. Let's pass the mic. Let's get this over quickly.
She was just supposed to buy clothes. She wasn't supposed to pay her rent and her water and her cable and her internet.
Okay.
That's a crash out. Like, that's the right crash out. That's your money. You feel me? That's your money.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, Lena, because there is an appropriate crash out and not appropriate crash out. That is appropriate crash out. And actually, we'll talk about that later.
Okay. What would you do, Pete? I don't know.
I'm not in the crash out state of mind no more. My crash out.
You know what that is? Growth.
Yeah, I'm a recovering
That's
ratchet,
growth.
so I try not to let shit pull that out of me. And
That's
if you
growth.
got me there, that means we don't really took a left turn.
That's growth.
So I don't
Who's
know
that?
how
Who's that behind you?
Cause see, let me tell you something. Okay. Think about the messiest person you know. It's a man, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like it's a man.
Actually,
it's a man.
It's
like
me.
it's a man.
I just asked who's behind him. Who's behind her? How's that messy?
Because it's the way you said it. You not
because
slick.
that's my nigga from Porch Talk.
So you knew who was behind her.
You gonna put his business out like that?
That's not business. You want to promote your shit?
That's my nigga from Porch Tour. His social security number 2588.
770082.
Look at our stage manager.
I hope that's not nobody real.
Look at the stage manager.
Hey, yo, Snap. You gotta know that, Snap.
He know.
No, you just coached him. Okay.
Is Swish over there coaching people? Oh, fuck no.
Swish is a crash out.
It's on.
That
It's
does
on.
not need
You
to be
talking about
anybody's
crash
What would you
out?
do?
You talking about crashing out?
Yeah.
No. We're not talking about crash out. We're talking
Is
about.
this somebody I invested in? Like,
No, this is your friend.
This your friend that you know for 3 years.
For 3 years?
3 years.
Oh.
And the girl took your car.
His face. He crashing out right now.
Yo, Swish, you didn't have to explain it to her properly.
nigga.
Because his face would be like they explained it to her properly.
because first of all, I'm an Aries, so you're gonna know me. I'm gonna let you know it's flat. You know I'm not playing like that. So I'm all about money management, and then if we don't got no kids together, you gonna spend money for your kids, and I ain't doing it for my kid yet. I'm gonna crash out.
Saying that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to crash out. I'm gonna crash the fuck out, bro.
Crashing out, so you gonna crash out, Snap.
This is a crash out
gonna
appropriate
crash out.
moment. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna call the police ahead of time on myself, and I'm gonna tell them they got 3 minutes to get here before I do it to
Matter
them.
of fact, I'm gonna call the police on them.
Go around.
$3,000 is crazy.
I'm on your ass.
What'd you do?
Keep it P, man. We keeping it P, man.
That's right, big dog.
You gotta let people be who they is, man. You know.
Do what?
You gotta let people be who they is.
You know what, big dog?
Do what they is?
Let me tell you. Basically, what he's saying is, he's saying you gotta let that shit ride.
Yeah, let niggas show you who they are.
It's the way he phrased it. Do what they is. That's how.
And you know what, big dog? That's why I look up to you and I want to be like you when I grow up because I'm not letting that happen. I'm crashing the fuck out.
Nah,
You gotta let niggas do what they is.
good energy, man. Good energy, man. Positive vibe.
I got good energy. It's gonna go into my foot, going to her neck.
That's.
You pray about it. Oh, I hate when niggas say that.
I guess you got a point though, because it's like you gave them the credit card.
I don't know.
It's accountability.
What you say, Wishington?
Yeah, like if you giving a motherfucker your credit card,
Switch talking. Wait.
what happened?
Go ahead.
Because we stop it. Let's go.
You give a motherfucker your credit card, you gotta take whatever come with that shit. You feel me? File fraud. You feel me? Call fraud on that bitch. Report fraud on
fraud.
your credit card.
Okay.
Get your money back.
Fried. You gotta
feel
fry
me?
fried.
They probably bought some Balenciagas or something. You feel me?
I mean, all of that sound good. Why we can't do all three?
Okay.
Pray about it, crash
We
out,
got
then
one
file
more. We
fraud.
got one more. This is Crackle, right?
It was
it's
a
not
female
Crackle.
though.
That's Pop.
That's Pop.
She definitely got
Give
busted
it to
open
Pop.
after that.
Pop, what would you do, Pop?
What was the circumstances
God
again?
damn, Pop.
Because I was
Fucking
locked
let
in
my
on this
dad,
game. My bad.
Pop.
I wouldn't even. Yeah.
Huh? What you said?
All right,
said, what was
this is what would you do? Pretty much, what would you do if you gave your friend of 3 years a credit card and they spent the entire limit, which was $3,000 on rent, clothes for their kids, shoes? What would you do?
But they was only supposed to buy food for their kid.
Well, clothes.
Clothes for their kid.
And they didn't. They bought
But
everything
they went
else plus
above and
that.
beyond.
Yeah, all that clothes for your kids stuff X'd out. It's over for that.
I'm gonna go.
Crashing out?
I might go repo the clothes.
Am I gonna crash out?
Yeah,
Nah.
repo the house.
No, I'm just. Yeah,
I'm gonna repo them clothes though. Them kids ain't gonna wear none of my shit.
Okay.
That's crazy
Okay.
though.
I was supposed to go take her.
So
That is another option.
So
Take
what
her
was
to
the
go-
outcome?
Y'all ready to hear the results?
Yeah.
Okay.
This your people.
This is somebody that told me the story. So what happened was, they
Did
checked
somebody
it.
really tell you the story? You got this from Facebook.
No, I get this from Facebook. If I
I
did,
know
I would have
Facebook.
told you.
You know that
This
nigga-
been from Facebook.
that nigga
He,
look-
he infamous for using
He
Facebook.
loves-
to
he
that
loves-
end.
I would let you know if I got it from Facebook.
He loves
I know y'all got
Facebook
this
like
from
the old
Facebook.
ass aunties
Because
be on there.
Facebook has some shit on there. I ain't gonna front. And that Charlotte group, be having
Charlotte do be
that
having a
shit-
lot of shit.
A lot of
That
shit
shit
go
be
down in there.
hilarious.
But no, this one is from one of my peoples.
Shout out to the peoples.
So they called,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they saw that the transactions was
Happening.
$8,000. So they was like, the fuck? And it ran them over their credit limit. So they try to call a person. The number you have reached is not in service.
Ooh.
Please call.
That's
Da, 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 da.
already you over.
Like, oh, okay. So they had, they know that 3 years. Hey, where's such and such? Oh, I haven't seen her in 2 months.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey, friend.
So
I'm
you call,
still supposed to
so
pray
you
about
call,
it.
you call another person
I'm still supposed to pray
that's
about it. All right.
really close to them.
I'm gonna pray hard.
Hey, yo, da-da-da. Damn, yeah, I haven't seen her. Like, damn, that's just crazy. We brought her up. I ain't
we
seen her
still
in 2 or 3
praying about it. We
months.
still praying.
I haven't seen her about 2 or 3 months. So, she was calling around to try to find this person. The person bailed. Then, so she was obligated because, that's on your card. You got to pay this shit. So the person had to pay
Oh, she's stupid as fuck.
this shit back. But she filed for bankruptcy in order to get it clear. So she had to file for bankruptcy, which bankruptcy stays on your credit for like 7 years.
Why did she not report fraud?
Well, because
Are we scared to send people to jail now? Because send them, lock them.
I don't know what the
niggas up.
circumstances was, but
Because technically that's a crime, obtaining
Yeah.
property by false pretenses. You know why? Because even though you gave them the car, you gave them with
Yeah.
the car to
They-
only purchase
to jail.
clothes, and because they
Lock-
went above and beyond
Thank
us
you.
obtaining property,
Lock
But-
her ass up, lock the
but
kids
you
up,
gave
lock
the
everybody
person-
up.
that's illegal.
but you gave the person your card.
Yes, but she's under false pretenses. You said you was gonna do this. You did
Right,
something
and
else.
you didn't.
That's
That's
fraud.
But how
illegal.
can you prove that?
Because you got the statements. What you mean?
What statements? I mean, but they could have
I'm
said
sure it's a text
if they
message
would-
or something.
If they would have,
If you got proof of the text message saying that this is what she was supposed to use your card for, and then you show the judge what she actually used the card for, hell yeah.
well, I don't know if she got into all of that, but I just
She's
know
stupid.
she filed for bankruptcy.
Ain't no way I'm filing for bankruptcy for
because
$3,000.
I guess maybe she did try that, but the judge maybe said,
never
"Well,
met
you
this person
gave the
before.
girl your card." I don't know.
You ain't never met this person
I
before.
don't know, but that's what happened.
Shut
Pacers
up,
won.
man.
Oh my bad. I thought they won.
Here we go.
Shit, they was up by 1 when the last time I checked. 3? They by 3? Yeah, Pacers. Fuck out of here, Knicks. You bum ass Knicks.
Knicks and five.
Yeah, nigga. Huh? I like Brooklyn. Brooklyn Nets. They out of here. Fuck the Knicks.
Please.
Fuck the Knicks. Okay, so that was my what would you do? What would you do if you had it in front of 3 years and you give them the credit card and you said, yo,
Oh, is
I
you
want
cool?
to use your credit card to
Is you
get my
cool?
kids some gifts.
All right.
Some clothes because I want to have them do a photo shoot. And they take your shit and they do $3,000 worth of shit. What would you do? All right.
I don't know. That what would you do about pissing me off for real? What would you do to piss me off? All right, listen. Hold on. Let me let y'all finish.
Wait,
this
wait. Before you go,
because there you
they
go.
out of here. They out of here. But I just wanted to. I wanted to do that before
There
you
you go.
started.
There you go. I appreciate that. Go ahead.
I wanted to do it before you
Finish it
started.
up.
They out of here. Pacers won. 138, 135. Get them out of here. Okay, go ahead, T. Go ahead, T.
All right.
All right, silence. Silencio. Silence.
As y'all know, X Terrace has been on pause because my staff has been on pause. It's the summertime, so I'm getting prepared for summer.
Summer.
So shout out to everybody that has signed their children up for summer camp. Summer camp starts in about 3 weeks.
Yes.
So I've been on pause with X Terrace because my staff been working really hard. So we're going into Terrace's thoughts, and I have a bunch of thoughts for today. Okay.
Bunch of thoughts.
Thought number 1.
What the fuck you doing?
Oh my fucking God. I can't just never get through a segment. You got bald headed niggas coming in from the left. You got you be talking through my shit. I just can't never
I'm trying to help you out and tell him to stop.
Then you be wondering why I say fuck this podcast.
I be trying to tell him to stop. You know what? Come on, Switch. Come and get your fucking shit, nigga. I was trying to help out. Okay.
Thank you, Ronald.
Oh, that's nasty.
Sorry.
That's nasty work.
You can talk about my titties, Switch. The titties miss you. They've missed you. All right. Don't know what I said. Terrace's thoughts. Thought number 1. Ladies. Listen, in life, there comes a time where sometimes you want to do take backsies on some penis that you have had. You want to take your pussy back from that nigga. And I get it. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. So be more selective with your pussy. Pussy selection is an art, and you need to master that shit. All right?
Don't mismanage Miss Gina.
Okay? Pussy mismanagement is a thing. We're not doing that. All right? Thought number 2. Yes. Ladies, if a nigga come to you in some Shaq and bootcut jeans, run far away from that nigga.
And some what?
Shaqs and bootcut jeans.
Wait, Shaqs?
She's talking about her ex. Oh! She's talking about Neil.
Right, thank you, Lena. I need to see a picture.
The crazy part is
she's not lying though. I'm not lying. If you were on my close friends today, then you had a time of your life. And if you not, I'll add you. But man, you know, ladies, run away from them Shaqs and them bootcut jeans. That was that.
The fuck?
We late, bro. We just said that. We late.
That was 2017, and I was a menace to society. So listen, stay away, ladies. Stay away from the Shaqs and bootcut jeans. Fellas, it is okay if a girl wanna laugh her way into your drawers. Let me do that. Like, let me laugh my way into your drawers. I want to LOL on your DMs like you do me. You ain't said shit funny, but I'm like, LMAO, what you doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Let me do that. Like, y'all get like, LMAO, but what are you doing?
Like
because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me do that to your drawers. Let me laugh my way into your drawers. Y'all easy anyway. Y'all easy as fuck.
You have to explain that further.
What you mean? All right, so let me break it down.
Yeah, break it down.
And I think
you gotta explain the easy part or the laughing into the drawers.
I'm gonna explain it all.
I need that.
I feel like the easy part is self-explanatory.
I'm gonna do talk because let me just be for real. I'm gonna just say it. Men are easy as fuck, and I'm just be like that. Second point. I think I talked about this last week. You know how sometimes you be on, and I don't know if this is how men flirt with women, and women, y'all can, the ladies in here, the beautiful ladies in here, y'all can say, you could be talking about some serious shit on your Instagram or your Twitter and stuff. It's always a nigga that be like, LMAO, okay, so what are you doing tonight? And it'd be like, bruh, and then nothing you said was that funny. You ain't say that shit. Like I say, the sky is blue.
Damn, my grandma died.
Or you be like, the sky is blue. It's gonna be one nigga that be like, oh my god, bro, you funny as fuck. The next thing you know, what are you doing later?
Fucking.
Or how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
How you been?
So I say, shit.
Get your ass on.
Okay, women, we can do it too. A nigga get on there talking about he want to, be an entrepreneur shit. Oh my god, you so funny. What are you doing later? Like, you know what I'm saying? Drop your drawers. So we can laugh our way into the drawers. Because again, like I said, men, y'all are easy as fuck. Y'all are whores. Like, literally whores.
We are.
Y'all is. I'm glad y'all agree with me this time. Because any other time, y'all like to argue with me and this bitch. Y'all are very easy. All right? Thought number 4. Popeyes versus Bojangles.
Oh, shit.
Bojangles. Bojo.
I'm gonna let y'all know. I grew up in Charlotte. I'm a Bojangles girly down to the socks, like Biggie Papa. You know what I'm saying? However, today I went to Popeyes, the one on Sunset, and got a fresh 2-piece, spicy, crispy. Let me tell y'all something.
Bussin'.
Pop, he eyed. Okay, Pop eyed today. God damn it.
We need to start eating off the land. We need to start growing our own food. Alkaline diet. Alkaline diet.
Hold on. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story about. I gotta tell my story.
Cause why you always gotta put your 2 cents? Let me fucking finish.
Wait. I just want because this is in line with Popeye.
Go.
So shout out to NO, New Orleans. I love New Orleans. So that was the originator that they say in Louisiana. Love that chicken from Popeye, Louisiana.
Where my cup go?
Huh?
Where my cup go?
Nigga, that shit is right here.
Oh, he put a chicken in your cup. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is so disrespectful.
You don't want it?
You don't get that cup out of my face.
Don't drink.
Oh,
and see, this is why I be trying
cups over here.
This is why I be trying to do my segment, because now we done segued into something totally different. Go
That
ahead.
was chat for. So in Louisiana, the Popeyes is crazy.
Of course.
Like
good.
you
It's
cannot
original.
get
where
on that line in Popeyes.
But that's the originator, though.
But I just want to let the people know that from the originator from the Popeye chicken, it's totally different. I tasted it. It's totally different. It's like the grease is different, the seasoning is different, everything is different. Just like when somebody told me if you go to Trinidad and get KFC, the taste is different from American KFC. So, and that Popeyes, go to Louisiana and get some Popeyes chicken.
Yeah.
You're gonna taste a difference. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's crazy. So I added to that. Speaking of chicken, my thought was Popeyes versus Bojangles, but I thought about when you said that Popeye shit. Remember, I went to Jamaica twice.
Oh, yeah.
The KFC in Jamaica,
Popping.
totally different, y'all. I know the KFC here is disgusting, but go to Jamaica and get KFC. I don't know what they put in the blood clot chicken, but it's crazy. It's the blood clot chicken. It's crazy. All right, next thought. The next thought. Listen, fellas, and this thought. I just want y'all to know this thought, please, fellas. Do not be offensive to this, okay? And everything I say, men really say it first, but when I say it, it's a problem. So I want to be honest.
Okay.
Fellas, if you have 2 or more kids, you are damaged goods, and I do not want you.
Whoa,
okay.
Wait, what?
Can y'all let me finish?
Before y'all get into discourse, cause somebody passed me a cup.
Yeah.
She went crazy.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Okay.
That's nasty work.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Men have said this about women, and maybe not say all men. Maybe not the men in this room. Men have said this about women for years.
That's true.
If women have 2 more kids, 3 more kids, damaged goods, you might as well go back to your baby daddy, right?
Yep.
That same fact goes for men. If you have 2 or more kids, go home with your baby mama. I have nothing for you. You have nothing for me. I say this because a man tried to talk to me this weekend, y'all. Beautiful man, beautiful chocolate man. We got to talking. We were just talking about stuff. And you know how, again, niggas be laughing their way, trying to laugh into some pussy. Nothing I said was really that funny, but he was he and ha-ha. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I had him. Talking to him, so I asked him about his life. I noticed that he had, like, kitty things in his car because we was at a gas station. So I noticed he had, like, a kitty thing in his car. So I asked him how many kids he had. The man told me 4.
Damn.
At that point, sir, please go back to that woman. Do not go back to that woman. We don't want you. You are damaged goods, okay?
Okay. The only thing I got is the only rebuttal I have for that.
Oh my God.
Is if he's a deadbeat or not.
I'm sorry. I don't care if you're the greatest father with 4 kids. I have nothing for you.
I mean, what if he's a deadbeat and the kids don't matter to the nigga?
I didn't have nothing for you. Seriously. I don't deal with deadbeats or kids. Deadbeat, lie beat, beat. I don't deal with none of the
kids.
kids.
Don't matter. The nigga don't see the kids. He don't know the kids.
No.
He don't know the names of the kids.
Because
he don't give a fuck with the kids.
but this thing,
Is that
so
a problem?
then a rebuttal to that. What if I want to have kids with you and you a deadbeat to them kids? You're gonna be a deadbeat to mine.
Well, you could be the change in that nigga.
No.
Like,
Hell no.
And that brings me to my next point. Ladies, we are not raising these niggas. We are not raising no mans. We are not being the change in his life. We are not being the Martin Luther King to his Coretta, the credit to his Martin Luther King. We're not doing that. Okay, we're not doing it. All right. So that goes my thought.
That nigga life.
2 or more kids, you damaged goods. Go back to your baby mama and go play with her, but don't play with me. Okay. Last thought, and this is actually not a thought, but it's a statement. Y'all know I like to give my what's I want to call it? My Martin Luther King spill and everything. Listen, y'all. Life itself is not linear. Let me explain.
Definitely not linear.
Things that you have put forth in the universe, things that you have worked on, things that you have put out that you want to get done. It does not happen when you want it to. Okay, and I'm be honest. People think life is microwavable. And I say that because people think life just happens and you just get this amazing life. You get all of this, you get all that. But it takes work ethic to get what you want. And it's not going to be some fly-by-the-night shit. And although that does happen for people, it might not happen for you, and you have to be honest with that. All right? Put some work in. Put some things in. What you think will happen if you work hard, you put love, creativity into your craft, it will finesse into something. And it may not be what somebody else thinks is popular, fire, viral, whatever. It is your shit. So put some happiness behind your shit. Okay? Put some work behind your shit. And love yourself. Tips and tea from Lady T.
Areola.
Switch. God damn it.
I'm trying.
All right.
I'm trying to get it.
So, oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. Shout out to all the chocolate niggas in the world. We love y'all, dark skinned ass.
Love you too. Fuck you talking about.
Everybody accepts this shit.
We love you, dark skinned ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that.
And that's it with Tarris's thoughts. Damn it.
Hey,
I'm thinking. For real.
listen, man. Shout out to what was that? Yo, Polo. Who was that lady that did the sauce?
Why is it spicy?
Huh?
African lady.
African?
She African.
She's fucking that shit up, wasn't she?
Lorraine's DJ. Shout out to Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Lorraine DJ.
That shit
Shout
hot.
out to
Trap.
Lorraine
Trap.
DJ.
That shit hot.
For the sauce, for the wings.
That's why I ain't eat that shit.
Bussin'.
Lorraine ain't finna get my ass.
She African? Yeah, we can
African
tell.
spices is spicing.
We can tell. We can tell you from Africa. What part of Africa? What part? What part she from?
Here, you want
What?
some of this one right here?
I don't want that. You know that I took all the drums. I don't fuck with flats. Huh?
I'm saying the spicy
Oh,
sauce.
wait, that's
I'm
a-
saying
that's
the
a-
hot sauce.
He don't know. He don't know how to spread the legs.
For the legs?
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh,
All
Pause.
right, you spreading your legs.
Pause. See what I'm talking about? That's that New York shit. New
No,
York.
wait. Before we go,
that?
while
You got another
chat.
story.
We got announcements.
No story.
We got announcements though.
You do?
Yeah.
So can I say this first?
Yeah. Go ahead. That's what I'm saying. We got
All
announcements.
right. Where the mic at? Because you know, Pete, we talked about this already. Drums or flats? What's better?
Ooh. Flats.
I like flash.
I like looking my tongue
Drums.
between the.
Drums.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. We did that. We did
Drums.
I say
that. Drums, baby, drums.
Drums.
I
I
say
say
flats, 'cause
drums, man. There's more meat on them.
drums. There's more meat on it. I don't know
Huh?
because drums.
No, it's not.
I feel like drums get
Oh,
hard.
wait,
quick.
who said drums? My bad. Yeah, drums. There's more meat on drums. Yes, my bad. I was so stuck on flats. I was like, no, nigga.
I'm straight drums, baby.
Drums. Let's go, drums.
Y'all like sucking on drums.
What we doing? Drums or flats?
Flats.
Drums.
Yes.
Flats.
Flat, baby.
Flats.
Flats.
I'm going flats.
Talk to him.
Oh, no.
Talk to him. Social Security number
Split
5878.
it. Split it.
Split it. Split.
We got some smart people in there.
Okay, because let me tell you.
It's time you gotta go.
She said
That's
flat.
cool. I'm taking the flats with me. when I
Okay,
go.
flats.
Period.
Flats. Y'all heard she said flats. We got some
Drums or flats? Low. Drums or flats?
Hello, say the right thing because you know I love you.
Drums or flats? Low.
Say the right thing, Lo.
Drums or flats?
Flatty flat.
Thank you, Lo.
Flats.
Thank you, Lo.
Low.
Drums.
Oh, see, and I thought we was friends, but now our friendship is over. It is terminated,
Wait,
actually.
drums or flats?
Flats.
I don't know.
I want some flats.
I got drums. What you got, Trap?
Flats, nigga.
Flats? You
Flats.
said flats too?
Yeah, I like flats. I don't like drums.
Y'all motherfuckers.
keep this.
Only retarded motherfuckers like flats.
Hey. You cannot say that
I
word.
can't say retarded.
No, stop saying it. Stop saying it. No.
Huh?
You can't say it on
They
TikTok.
didn't ban me.
They
They
going to
didn't
do
flag
that.
me.
Stop. Don't say that word.
Let's see if it comes up.
No, because the people going
Retard! It didn't come up. Look, TikTok didn't ban us. No, they not. They would have been. Now, smoke some shit on there. Watch they ban us. Now, smoke some shit on there. Hold on. Watch this. No, wait. Smoke. Blow that shit on the camera. They're going to ban us.
See, yo, you know they
That
have.
wasn't enough.
You
That
know
wasn't
they
enough.
have TikTok moderators that go back and watch through these lives.
These niggas be watching it live because when we was doing live, they was banning it. They was like putting restrictions on us right
Are
there.
you trying to get banned on purpose right now?
We're not going to get banned. They
Yes,
didn't
they
ban us.
are. That what I'm saying is after this live is over, people they go back and watch through these shits. That's how people get caught on Instagram.
Okay, listen, I'm sorry, y'all retarded motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
I love y'all. I love y'all retarded motherfuckers. But just don't do flats. Do drums. Okay? And we out.
We have announcements. Shut up. Sit back
Okay.
and shut the hell
Turn
up.
around, turn around.
Sit back and shut up. Let's talk. We have a live podcast scheduled. People, are we not? Because
Ain't no fucking drums.
You know what?
I don't want this
I'm
shit.
done. Listen, No Advisory Podcast. It's your girl Tarris Unscripted.
I don't want this shit.
It's your girl Tarris Unscripted.
We have fallen
make
so
the
far
announcements.
from God's
We
grace.
have, and I'm honestly, that's why I say I quit this podcast every fucking
That
week,
shit
bro.
is so sad.
Like flats.
Oh my god.
You good? Like you, Ho, is you cool? Are you okay? Ho, is
I'm
you
good.
cool?
I never get slander. I want the slander.
It's
please.
not about the slander. We talking about getting banned and stuff on TikTok.
We good. Look.
As soon as it happens, you gonna be in the group chat crying to us.
Look,
as soon as it happens.
we are still good.
What do we do, guys,
If
man?
TikTok
I wish I
gonna
never did that.
They would have banned us right now. They would have put the violation up there right now. They
Man,
didn't do a violation.
Trap, you told me. I wish I would have never did that.
You know why they didn't do that?
You
Because
acting like it can't get reported later, nigga. People can go and comment and hit the
Thank
share
you.
button and report it.
Thank you.
After the fact.
Thank you.
look what they saying. What they saying? Look. I want. Look. Read it. Somebody read it. They are commenting right now. Somebody read it. Are they offended? Can somebody please read that shit? Please. What did they say? What did they say?
You cannot say that.
Can't say. So what the fuck is that shit coming up?
That's the moderation police saying, got your ass, nigga.
Huh? Hey, TikTok, I love you. I love you, TikTok. You're not gonna ban us. If it was a violation, they would have put it up already.
What
Twitch probably will ban us too.
Ain't nobody watching on Twitch right now. They all went to sleep. Huh?
Honestly though,
I love you, TikTok.
Honestly though, I swear to God, if ignorance had a picture in a
it'd be me.
dictionary, ignorant as fuck.
Absolutely. Like on here, I'm ignorant as fuck. Yes. On No Advisory, I am ignorant as fuck. When you come on No Advisory and you see me, nigga, huh? It's bring back memory. I am ignorant as fuck.
I just wanted to be honest.
Outside of No Advisory,
I just want to be
nigga?
reflected. The views of Tarris and Sid does not reflect CEO.
It doesn't, because I got my own views. But you know this, and y'all can attest to this. Ain't nobody fuck with me. They don't bother me on the comments.
Which is crazy.
Because to be fair, if I want to be honest, if I really want to be honest, to be fair, I went back through the clips. The reason why they don't be on your neck is somehow the clips of you being ignorant don't get posted for real.
What you mean?
And I'm gonna be honest.
We posted the midget shit
because me and Sid always saying the shit that need to be said, but the clips of you saying ignorant shit, I don't see that getting posted. So it's kind of interesting.
Hey yo, Opus, post the ignorant shit from CEO, and you know why? Because it don't bother me. Because they're like, yo, I get it.
Because it don't get posted.
Coming from.
Don't get posted.
It's coming from.
The only thing that people see is you on there saying, so did it. That's all I see on them videos.
Y'all said that they was going to chastise me for the midget shit. We picked the midget shit out, and no midget said anything. None. Huh? What you mean? That was on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the platforms. Not one midget came out and said, you know what? Fuck you, CEO. Not one. You know what I was getting? I was getting niggas saying, yo, I'm going to give you a midget to come on the show. That's what I was getting. Niggas was saying, yo, I'm going to give you a midget to come on the show. Okay, get a midget to come on the show. Ain't not one person said anything about a midget. I'm just saying. Because they know this is just all coming from
ladies and
jokes.
Gentlemen, you're watching a live action crash out.
It's not a crash out. It's all coming from jokes.
No, excuse me, a crash out dummy.
This is a middle-age crisis right now.
Yeah, crash out dummy.
Fuck it, I don't give a fuck with
every
that.
time, crash out
It's
dummy.
all coming from jokes. It's not coming from
now it's jokes.
You know,
now we jokes.
It's always
because
jokes.
before it was like 30 R-word motherfuckers for real.
No,
I'm not gonna say it. You're not gonna make me say. I'm not saying that shit.
You
don't have to. I'm gonna say it. But the way I say it, they know that it's jokes. It's not. I don't mean it in any type of way.
Yeah, because you said. Thank you, Lena.
Listen, Lena, I'm gonna fuck what you say.
Thank you. Fuck what you say.
Right. But they know. Y'all my niggas. Y'all know. Y'all don't come for me.
I know. We telling this nigga he can't say it. We know he can't say it. He not listening to us. We know that. He not listening to us.
I can't say what? I can't say what, Snap? I bet you we not. Look, we on live right now. It's TikTok did not put the violation on there.
We speak French now?
No, okay. You. Me.
Because when it happened, I'm going to be here the next week to be like, I told you so.
Yeah.
Listen.
We are too.
If it was an issue, TikTok would have put the white shit off. They would have put it.
We telling you what the issue was.
You know,
fool. It's
huh?
What we're saying.
Can we
is,
wrap this up? Can we go
yeah.
home for tonight?
Yeah, go ahead. Sign us off.
He knows
we
somebody that's
said
retarded.
bye. Can you just say bye and just say Europe?
Nah, he knows somebody's
retarded.
retarded.
Can we just say bye? And,
Okay.
Good God.
And this is No About It Podcast. Shout out to all you.
We did no announcements. We did no announcements. We did none of that. What the fuck?
I love y'all.
This is
Yeah.
I ain't never had a fat nigga laying on it. Let's go! Twinkies, Oreos. Let's go! Sour Patch, Starburst. Let's go! Alright, don't want to be sick. Tommy is fat niggas.
Fat niggas trap.
Go.
Fat niggas stink, man, they really fucking ugly. Man, they shakes with that belly and it's really looking dirty. Ooh. You ain't fat, but I'm about to get on you. You always talking shit, man. What the fuck is up with you? Smoking on this out and we in the studio. It's my girl T Daddy and you know we on go. I said we in the studio at OBO, you know. Shout out to DJ Polo, we in here getting low. Let's go.